If you're like me, you don't want useless channels cluttering up your subscriptions. Way I see it, I watch 3 videos from the same channel, and I enjoy them. I subscribe to the channel. So if this is your first or second time here, hope you enjoy your stay. If this is your third time here, go ahead and subscribe. See what we get up to here. Before I get too deep into this here, I just got over being sick. Still kinda sick at this point in time. Just kinda hacking up a lung at this point. I'll try to cut all that out. If I miss anything, I do apologize. So anyway, we're gonna see if we can beat Fallout New Vegas as Mr. House. I have a mod running right now called Robco Certified. I also have the Groovy Companion Adder thing. Partner? It's another mod. Lets you turn almost anyone into a companion.
I'm always ready.
Since you can't get Robco Certified until you level up to get a perk, I figure I'd use that to grab Victor as a companion for right now. Run up, grab the snow globe, test out how the attacking system works for this mod I'm using. It's not bad when it actually gets them into combat mode. But from what I can tell, Securitrons have a problem figuring out what fucking weapons to use. So their minigun, or SMG, whatever you want to call it, or their grenade launcher. It goes back and forth with them. We level up. Able to take Robco Certified, which lets us fix robots using spare parts and the like. Fix up a Mr. Handy so that we can use that. You can also upgrade it later to give it a pistol to shoot and stuff like that. I don't, because when I first started recording this, I was just getting whatever flu or fucking plague I had, so as this goes on, I get more and more sick, so that's just kind of how that goes. Fix up Eddie. The vast majority of robots in New Vegas, Mr. Handy, the iBots, the Securitrons, Sentry bots, and Protectrons, I think, are all made by House. Most of which were his designs, if I'm remembering correctly. We go through the Bison Sieve, the robots kind of mop everything up, accidentally explode Beagle.
Howdy, partner.
Fix up Prim Slim, because why not? Level up again. I'm pretty much just leveling up Repair, Science, and Speech. After those are maxed out, I just start dumping points into Medicine. Because I'm fairly sure House has like a doctorate. He'd have to know a bunch of shit to be able to make that weird cryo chamber he's in. Robots put in work. Again, when they finally do target... Victor there, when he finally does target stuff, he hits hard, but he just kind of flails back and forth for a bit before figuring out what he actually wants to do. Later on, I just stopped using Victor and any of the Securitrons.
Hello there.
While dealing with some ants, Malcolm Holmes comes running up to us. I guess he's flagged as being neutral to most wildlife. I have Victor target him, and I noticed right here that when you have your groovy companions from the mod attack someone, they automatically aggro on them. So you can have shit like this happen, to where Victor's fighting the Legion, but the Legion's not aggroed on me, which means I'm not losing reputation with them, which is interesting. I think it's an oversight of the mod, but I have no idea. Hit up the gun runners, so we can level up some more. Again, same like 3 stats we're going with here.
Submit to a credit check.
Hit up the strip. Just use science to get in. Mind you, we have a bunch of caps by this point.
Thank you, sir.
At this point, I always try to dip into Lonesome Road just a little bit to just get up enough caps to be able to get on to the strip. Saves a lot of heartache and hassle. Running around kiting everyone here in the fucking tops. Again, Victor, and in this point in time, it's actually a normal Protectron. They just don't like to focus down continuously. After that, I headed to Repcon to get a bunch of spare parts so that I can make more robot spare parts. Get more robots, build more robots, have more robots, that sort of shit. And at this point in time, I was full on sick. And I was like, okay, well, I have enough parts for the one mod to fix up some robots, but that's glitching out due to the quick loot menu that I have, so I'm just gonna say I'm gonna grab the Sentry bots, I think they're called, from Lonesome Road. Dump all the spare parts I've been collecting up, and then get through this run. Get Mr. House a suit. Because we are a house, so we might as well look the fucking part here.
So I finally get to meet the
Go talk to Caesar because we're doing House's faction quest, whatever line. Disable everything inside the bunker because I don't really ever do this because I don't usually have the high enough science skill. Insert the platinum chip. Fuck off. That's that. We do have to deal with congested hallways, which is annoying, but it's just kind of how it goes. We go get the boomers to ally themselves with us. We fix their solar panels, kill the ants, get their power running. Listen to a kid talk in a museum. Go fix up the bomber. You know, the same song and dance that always happens. Easy enough. And if this bomber was really here for this long, I don't know how it would actually still be not fucking rotted, right? Like, I get it's not salt water, but the Titanic's been in the ocean for 110 years, give or take. And it's, like, mostly gone. Anyway, we got to deal with the assholes at the Gamora now, so we steal Kachino's journal. Blackmail Torque. Troik? Whatever fuck this dude's name is.
You get out of the casino for a bit.
Yeah, poor fucker got himself caught.
Talk to Kachino again.
Knew there had to be someone higher.
Convince Big Sal that Nero turned on him so that he kills Nero. Well, he doesn't actually kill Nero here. Nero kills him and the other fucker. And I was kind of stuck here because I couldn't get out the door. I thought he was just going to mow me down and be done with it. He just walks past me. Opens the door and lets my robots just mow him fucking down. Which is kind of funny.
Well done.
Back to house.
Causing any trouble then.
Which could be the name of this fucking playthrough.
Locate and destroy remnants of the
And now we gotta go deal with the Brotherhood. Easy enough. Tell them you're not gonna put the collar on. I did have my robots focus down a couple of them, but it didn't aggro them the way I wanted. So, tell them you're not putting the collar on. They fucking aggro on you and want you dead. In which case, the robots open up without holding back. I do have a couple of floating brains. That's from the Mad Scientist perk. Robot spare parts and brains that you can get with a saw. And you can give them one-handed ranged weapons. We blow up the Brotherhood base here. And that deals with the Brotherhood. I didn't know that you could hack this console at that. Yep. Blow them up and then move on. Go and install the chip at the Dorito substation. Fuck off, and the NCR don't care. Just gonna skip ahead to the Hoover Dam now. Everyone knows what comes in between there. Turn on the dam. Run across the dam. Go into the fort. Fight the Legion in the fort. The rocket barrage from these guys is... It looks awesome, but it doesn't really hit as hard as I think it should. And mind you, I've been on the receiving end of that every fucking time I've played the fucking Lonesome Road DLC. It's just kind of funny. Because in the DLC, the most they really ever do is just cripple your fucking limbs. Anyway, we let them deal with the Legion. And the Legate seems more hell-bent on taking out the floating brains than, you know, the literal military hardware rolling around. We keep kiting him around, because eventually he does aggro on us, but they eventually kill him. I loot him, because I always loot him. Try to always loot him. And that's pretty much Fallout New Vegas as Robert House. Wasn't really super animated for this one. Again, just getting over being sick. Still kind of sick. I know this one's short, but there wasn't really... How to put it? It's not super entertaining just watching other shit play the game for you. It was a fun run, but yeah, it's not super entertaining to portray. Anyway, thanks for watching if you are... If you still are, anyway. I'll see you in the next one.